Welcome to my channel. Today we're doing reading sign of Taurus, and keep in mind that this note resonates for every Taurus. If you'd like a personal reading, it's going to be not available at this time, Taurus. Okay, open it back up at around the 17th. Anyways, you can find a bunch of other things there in the description. You can find my Etsy shop, which has my tarot and my oracle cards on there. A bunch of things there on my Etsy shop in the description down below. You can find my holographic stickers, as well as a mini holographic version of my oracle cards. You can find my pins, which are acrylic pins. We have Serapis Bay pin, who's Ascended Master of Light. We have the Green Man pin, and then we have the White Raven pin. All that's in the description down below on my Etsy shop. Just go check that out. Go ahead and go buy something. Really appreciate that. You can also find my shirt store, my website, different social media platforms I'm on, as well as Patreon. All that's in the description down below. If you'd like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so. I do appreciate donations here. So, Taurus, let's see what Spirit has in store for yourself. What's going on here? Alright. So, Taurus. Okay, so we have cards falling now. Number 3, within the light of the moon, Taurus. A full moon can shine light on what you've been resisting. This could be anything from your fears to your soul's beauty, Taurus, alright? Now we do have this full moon, we have a lunar eclipse, there's a lot of things happening with this moon, alright? This moon's going to be shining a lot of light here, Taurus. Number 49, be insightful and established. Ground and rebalance your energy. Bring your awareness into the now, rather than allowing it to occupy the past or future. Okay? Number 41 will convey your meaning. Reflect on the way you communicate with others and with yourself. Be sure to express your thoughts and feelings from your heart and with respect and sincerity. Now, number 6, looking at the underbelly. Be sure you're using your time in the best possible manner. You might be considering taking time to organize yourself, or perhaps a project you're working on could use some fine-tuning. And number 22, take note. Your answers are being given to you. Quieting external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what is being offered towards. There's your answer. Your answer. Alright? Something comes up with this moon here. Alright, what's being shown to you, your answers. They're being given to you. Now you need to really pay attention here. And quieting the distractions so that you can hear this, so that you can see the signs here, Taurus. Alright? We'll be looking at something from a different perspective here. Maybe establishing yourself is what it feels like. But conveying what you mean, Taurus, conveying yourself properly, making sure that communication, and this is in a lot of different ways, that communication in relationships, people, friends, to the spirit world, all of that, making sure your communication is very clear on what you mean. Alright? So let's say, we already know with people, making sure they understand what you mean, what you're trying to say, but with the spirit world. So you want, something very specific in your life, make sure you write that down. Alright? Write down all the little specifics of it, of, let's say a house or a place you want to go to, or whatever your dream is, alright? Get very specific about it, very clear about it, Taurus, so that there is no misunderstandings here. Alright? And it feels like your answers are going to be given to you. We have number 3 as the first card here. Sometimes you choose to ignore your problems or avoid them in the hopes that they will dissipate or disappear for after a while. Explore the part of yourself you may have been too anxious to shine light on. Don't be afraid to call attention to yourself by bravely exposing your most personal truths. The world can be stressful with competition and deadlines. Everyone needs extra support now and then. Ask God, your angels, guardians, the universe, or other higher power to guide you. Take a few moments and sit with your request. You may choose to pray or meditate. Ask for blessings and guidance can improve your understanding and put you in a state of clarity and serenity. It says orca whales are considered one of the most intelligent mammals on Earth. They usually travel in groups and hunt for prey at night. Orcas represent dreams, intuition, emotions, and healing. This orca leaps high into the air in front of a full moon. to bring your attention to issues you can no longer afford to avoid. Use the light of the moon to draw your attention to something you need to be willing to release. Balance your need to be right or strong. Alright? It says, reflect on how your habits are affecting you. Does what you do add to the quality of your life? Look at how you use your time. If you want to feel more accomplished and fulfilled, make the necessary adjustments. Evaluate your goals and set some new ones. Waking up 5 minutes early or setting a limit for how much time you spend on the computer or other activities can help you complete more of what you desire. Create a calendar to help you track your progress. Your willingness to be thorough will pay off in the long run. Know that you're being blessed and your life is moving along accordingly. It says humpback whales are considered record keepers. They feed in the cool waters near the poles and journey great distances to birth their young in the warmer waters of the tropics. They don't eat during breeding season, but live off their blubber. The young whale calves nurse on their mother's milk. They return to the colder glacial waters to feed and regain the weight they lost during their mating season. It says humpback whales' annual migration route is one of the longest of any mammal at around 5,000 kilometers. They remind you to keep moving even when the journey seems daunting. Constant progress will get you where you are heading. Alright? Number 22. It says take a moment to really hear what's being said. Put aside any preconceptions and allow yourself to imagine a new approach to this situation. Stepping back and paying attention in this way will enhance your inner voice and bring new insight. You can honor stillness while listening to others. By doing this, you will create better relationships and allow your inner light and love to shine out towards others as a means of communication. You may find it easier to feel this in your body. Imagine how it would feel to engage in what's being offered by another. For example, note of how your body anticipates a dinner you are invited to. Do you feel relaxed and calm, or do you feel tight and stressed? Your body's response to an opportunity or conversation might be a signal whether something is a good fit for you. Your body acts as a barometer. It takes in what is happening and gives you feedback accordingly. Listen to your body to receive more clarity, says the Hawaiian monk seal is the only seal native to Hawaii. It is currently an endangered species. Monk seals are agile and sleek in the water. They do not have external ears, just small openings. This symbolizes balance between outward hearing and paying attention to inner knowing. Monk seals are very curious. Curiosity and imagination can be the spark needed to create a new flow of energy. Listen to your inner voice or intuition and follow the guidance you're receiving. It says good communication is a necessary aspect of all healthy relationships. Take an opportunity to objectively observe how you communicate. Remember to always incorporate respect and receptivity when speaking to yourself and to others. If you are being too hard on yourself, tone it down. If you need to become more honest, know that everyone involved will benefit from receiving the truth of how you are feeling. Love yourself more and see what you can achieve with a new approach. Remember, your goals and aspirations are unique to you. When you are communicating, others may not share your views. Talk about what is necessary for you and inquire what the person you are conversing with requires or needs. This open sharing can help establish a solid base for exchange of ideas. Since a white-mouthed moray eel is a fish that has a long, sleek body that resembles a snake. The white-mouthed moray eel is quite shy, despite its strong appearance, preferring to spend most of its time concealed in the crevices and alcoves. Their strong jaws seem to open and close as if they're trying to talk to you. Allow yourself the opportunity to clarify what you're trying to get across to someone else. Realize that you may not be clearly explaining what you mean. Okay? So certain things can happen when you are ungrounded. You may find that you make mistakes or miss important opportunities. It is imperative that you ground yourself. You can do this by making time for meditation, tuning into your physical needs, taking a deep breath, or getting out in nature. A quick way to ground yourself is to plant both feet firmly on the floor. Take a deep breath down to your belly and calm your mind. Feel a connection between your feet and the earth. Imagine yourself receiving very calm, centered, and grounded. It says a tube worm is an invertebrate that anchors itself to stable elements in the ocean. It says it creates a tube around its body, which can withdraw completely. The tube worm spends most of its time perched motionless on a rock or coral, unless it feels threatened. If you're ungrounded, you might feel as if you're getting out of touch with reality. Grounding can help you build a strong foundation in knowledge and experience. The tube worm is reminding you of the benefit you feel when you reconnect to Earth. Okay, Taurus. So, that is the messages for you. Now let's get to learn some charms yourself. So we have number 4. The 4 can also be a number of the Earth as well, Taurus. When we're talking about grounding, okay. Hold on. Alright, so I found what I was looking for. So, what we have here, we have Saturn. You see that? And then we had Venus as well. Is that Venus? No. I think that was Mercury. Yeah, that's Mercury. My bad. So we have Saturn and we have Mercury. Taurus. We have Mercury going retrograde or something like that, and then we have Saturn. I actually don't know what's going on with Saturn, but Saturn, I mean like Capricorn's planet actually. Maybe have that somewhere in your chart, but there's some sort of Saturn influence that you're having right now. Saturn and Mercury. Alright, so what we have Horus. This dragon moon star is connected with the moon. Now, we're also connecting with this coin. In here, we have the sun beetle, which connecting to connect with the sun, connecting with the beetle. We have this Aztec serpent god. We have sun god Ra. We have Thoth, this Egyptian snake goddess. We have Serapis Bey, which is sun and master of light, which you're connecting to. We have this moth girl, which connects to. Moths connect to the moon. So having that connection to the moon towards the heavy connection. Moths also is transformation, awakening of psychic gifts and abilities. We have the moth once again, which I just described what the moth is, Taurus. So, that's all I have for you. And like I said, go in there, go buy something on my Etsy shop. I really appreciate that. If you want to see more content, like, subscribe. Bye, guys.